Hello boys, Yoshi here, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. As you can see, we did some grinding off screen, mostly grinding our characters up a couple of levels, and managed to hit level 71 with a couple of characters, and now we're continuing on with the game. This is going to be the final party I'm using for the final battle because, like I said before, I try and set it up so that I can chain attack to do really well because, like I said, I really like using chains to do a lot of damage, and whenever I can use them to daze an enemy, it helps out a lot. But anyways, the reason why we're starting here is because we're going to immediately reconstruct the nature set for Colony 6. However, the last part we have in the game cannot actually be done, so this is where the game is going to change. We're gonna actually finish off the storyline here, or at least try to. So this will be technically the finale of the game. But it's not gonna be the end of the game because I'm pretty sure lots of other stuff. And also, sure enough, looks like we're denied further. There's, the ether planters are now under attack. It's an our surprise quest, so I believe we have to go all the way to here, or I forgot. It's either next to the ether planters or something else. Anyways, we did just get a quest, so how is it? Oh, at Fright Road, eh? Oh, actually, it's right here. Looks like it's back here at this ether planter that we have to go to. If not there, we're gonna run all the way up again. Okay, I don't want to take too long with this, so let's at least try and confirm where it is. It's not actually at that one, it's at the one on a farther up. Okay, good to know. By the way, these are time-limited quests. If you don't do them, at least for Colony 6, they'll be unable to use ether planters for a while, which I believe reduces the effectiveness of this area, so we want to take them out as soon as possible. We're gonna actually take them out with Buster here because, yeah, that's a thing you could do. Okay. Okay. It's been a while since we've even fought anything in here. Nice. Just to confirm that everything's back to normal, we're going to the Reconstruction HQ. So yes, those attacks will pretty much occur as you invest in your colony to make it stronger. So the more Colony 6 gets bigger, the more stuff will happen. So I guess for the final part of this, before we go, I'm gonna look at the new thing that we got. I tried my best to look for trading materials, and I could not find any, unfortunately. It was pretty unfortunate. And there's still a little chunk on the right side that's completely missing, but for the most part, Colony 6 has been mostly restored now. It's really good right now at the moment. There's plenty of stuff to collect, and there's also several spots that have collectible items in them that we can collect, which is good. Okay, so this is the part where art that got built. This little forest area. Again, as you expand the collectible area, you get more collectibles. I will say that S-Spice is actually a lot better. This is like close to what the original used to look like, if not better, maybe. There's also a couple of heart-to-hearts we've unlocked as well, but we still have not met the affinity requirement for them, so they'll still be a while. But in that case, though, that's not what we've come here to do. We're gonna actually go straight to the Agnirifa, which was the area we went through its quest in the last video, but now we finished all of them, and now it's time to actually play the game. I mean, not actually just play the game, I mean, like, play the storyline. So anyway, we'll just complete this storyline quest, I guess, if I walk in up to it. It's that easy. As tempting as it is to use Riki, Riki does not have a daze. Oh, there's a boss battle first.
That's the second time I've sensed an attack without seeing a vision first.
Your mastery of the Monado is astonishing. You cannot be permitted to live.
Okay.
Remember what Vanea told us.
I can't believe it. I won't believe it. Please, answer me!
Yeah, well, too late. We're gonna kill him anyway. So this is the second time facing this boss, but now we actually get to face him properly. Of course, we have the boost on everyone, so I'm just gonna use Buster on him. Oh, that was a random block, by the way. When you start fighting enemies that are very difficult, and already that's phase 1 down, or he's completely down.
You're supposed to love her, marry her even.
I don't know or care. It changes nothing.
No! You always protected me and Juju. This isn't you.
I said I don't know you. I have been granted this body of steel so that Egil's will may be done.
This is gonna be similar to the other character we had to save, right?
We are unstoppable.
Oh.
One.
Well, his character face is showing up, so we know it's Gado.
To do this. Look at Fiora. She found herself again. Whatever you are, you must still feel pain.
Absurd.
Well then finish us off. Sharla and all. We all saw you miss a second ago. Ain't you supposed to be a crack shot? Or did that pile of junk you call a body mess up your aim, eh?
Shut your mouth!
Goodness. Oh, just missed her.
Stubborn idiot. That was your last chance.
He's not giving up. The stories about Gado of Colony 6 are true.
Except, he still can't kill her. He's missing Sharla on purpose.
Gado, you're just like I was. You can remember who you are. Gado!
Oh, now Fiora's helping.
It's Sharla!
Fiora's perfect for this.
All night on my honest will. Feel our wrath.
Shook. Can you still use the Monado?
Fiora.
What?
No. You're...
Even after losing all living flesh, Aham's heart will remain. It is still present within this face. Is that true? Yes.
What? It's that, Queen guy, Lady Maynef, is talking again. It's kind of interesting whenever that happens.
I will break the curse that allows Egil to control the faces. I need you to buy me some time.
Okay, we'll try. Ryan, we've
Oh.
got to help Fiora. Hey, come on. Right.
Okay, we have to take him out for real this time. Okay, that time that was just a false first fight. Alright, now for the actual fight. Okay, Good. Bojangles is probably the worst of his abilities. Okay, at least we're getting this, which will stop him from killing us. Nice. Good save. Cool. We blocked that attack. Oh, really? It went for that? Well, frick this. I don't want to deal with this. If it goes for shame instead, I'm going to use Monado Buster instead. Normally I use this to try and stun them, but, yeah, the game was pretty rude about it. I'm just gonna power drain, actually. That's what I'll do for him. And I guess I will move towards the minions now. Because they stopped my chain attack, so they must die. Okay, he's changed targets. This is kind of the riskiest play I can do, by the way. Normally I use Sharla in the party at least once, but this party has the potential to be better. The problem is they die very easily. I'm gonna use Buster instead and stop his part with a chain attack. Because I could still chain him, remember? So we're gonna do this. That will break that for a minute. There. Good. That was a good chain there. So, that is another way you can stop one of their attacks. So, just like that, his attack was completely cancelled out. Now he's forced to retarget with his next ability. Which gives us more time to defeat him. I was just proving that you don't have to break the visions all the time in order to win. It is generally the best strategy, but it is easier to do it by doing that. And we can plot this with shield anyways. Well, not even needed. Alright. The boss has been taken care of now. Fiora did do some work in this fight, so I think I picked the right party for this. Okay. This is kind of a risky play, by the way. We have, like, no healing. That's Lady Maynef again.
As for him, he'll be fine. Don't worry.
So, similar to how Fiora was just barely saved, Godot has now been knocked senseless.
It's okay. It's all right now. I'm just so happy to have you back.
While I was under his control, I realized something. Egil once wished only to break the circle of suffering.
Oh.
He believed that if blood is spilt now, a new world will be born. But something terrible happened. And now...
Oh.
Now, he's consumed with vengeance.
Egil.
So we pretty much have to execute Jill then.
Stop them doing what they did to me. To anyone else.
I promise I'll be back for you. Until then, stay safe.
Holy crap, this moment. We'll probably have to use Shara for the next battle, but I wanted to bring Fiora in for one more quick battle just to have a little bit more of a different strategy.
You must be thirsty.
Thanks.
Don't go dying on us. After we take Egil down, we'll get you looked at.
Alright.
You don't look like any doctor I've ever seen.
I know a good doctor nearby. She is Machina though.
It'll do. I'll be right here. Hey, kid. What's your name?
Ryan.
Do me a
Ryan.
favor, Ryan. Take care of Sharla.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Either way, I was really surprised when I went into this area for the first time, expecting this to be like the big capital or something. But then, suddenly, oh, meanwhile, back to Ballad Sword Valley. It's Hyentia versus... Hyentia and Homs and Nopon versus the Mechon right now.
Something is not right. The Mechon are neither attacking nor defending. It is as if they abandoned the fight as soon as it began.
Impossible. This is a key strategic position. They would never abandon it. Perhaps they have forces hidden on Laconis.
Hidden forces. Could it be? Your Highness, Shulk and the others are in danger. Will you grant me the use of a Havres?
You intend to aid them? I need you here.
I did not have a vision, but nevertheless, I can sense something.
Oh.
The Mechonis is awakening.
Oh. Oh dear. We mentioned before that the Bionis might awaken if something would happen, but... Oh, speaking of which, Fiora got a new ability. Time to equip. So, what is it? Final Cross. Releases a massive ether wave to annihilate enemies, but requires very high tension. Fan shape in front, 4 attack combo, a hit forces topple. I am gonna actually set that up for now, though I'm not sure if I'll use it. We'll replace, not regenerate or second gear. We'll replace healing energy with this. It's a little bit, set, but we're thinking of maybe, replacing Sharla anyway, so if that's the case, then that ability will be really not useful until maybe endgame when I do stuff. But anyway... we've done the storyline long enough. We've done enough storyline events. We just have to go through and do this now. I don't care. Unless it's like a core event, then maybe. But if it's not a core, I'm just going to, you know, right? So anyways, we're in the third room.
Linnea, where have you been?
Egil, why do you go so far to destroy the Bionis? We survived that battle. We should have created a new world in which we could live in peace. And we still can.
The rage of those who were annihilated by the Monado will never dissipate.
Think not about avenging the dead. Think of the living. Please, Egil.
No.
I don't want to lose you. Are you so resigned to giving your life for this?
Life or death, I care for neither of these. The agonized cries of our brethren resound within my ears. Until they are silenced, I am deaf to all else.
Egil.
So, you have finally arrived, heir to the Monado.
Yeah, I have, and I'm ready to destroy you.
You are Egil, leader of Mechonis.
That I am. Of course. You have never seen me outside my face, Yaldabaoth. But even if I am without it, you will never defeat me.
Wait, I didn't come to fight you.
Cowardice? Then relinquish the Monado and kneel before me.
I didn't come to surrender to you either. I just want to know something.
You have my undivided attention.
Okay.
I've seen the legends of the Machina right here in the capital. I think I understand why you want to fight the Bionis. But why send the Mechon to attack the people of Bionis? I don't see the joke. We share the same world. The Homs, Nopon, and High Entia live in harmony. So why not the Machina too?
Tell me, boy. Are you familiar with the concept of starvation tactics?
Oh, that's a new one.
A military strategy in which you cut the supply lines and starve out the enemy.
So, then you understand that that is the best method by which to ensure victory. I have no resentment or hatred for the peoples of Bionis. I am simply depleting the Bionis energy. Striking back at the Titan that robbed my people of their lives.
I don't understand.
Perhaps you need me to put things more simply. All life on Bionis exists purely to feed its master.
What?
Ether. The base element of all things that exist in this world. My body, your bodies. You are aware that ether is the foundation of them all.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Crap. What is he even saying anymore?
Source of that power. All life that is born from the Bionis dies and is returned to the Bionis. Unlike the Mechonis, the Bionis feeds on ether provided by those who return to it. Upon the moment of its eventual awakening, it will require an incredible number of lives.
But that means...
What are you talking about? Are you saying we're just food?
It was the Bionis that created you for such a purpose, not I.
So you attack Bionis to reduce the Bionis power supply?
Correct. You are nothing more than bugs to be devoured by my sworn adversary. Do not speak to me of your foolish dreams of unity.
Goodness.
Foolish. We only grieve for those we've lost, as you do. Machina or Homs, we've suffered the same. Don't tell me it's different.
Indeed. We have both suffered.
So then,
you doubt my convictions, my reasons. In order to avenge my people, I have risked everything. Can you say the same?
Yes, we can. To get this far, we fought long and hard.
And yet, you do not fight me. Your words are useless. It is only strength that can prevail.
Shulk, this whole thing stinks, but he's got a point.
Agreed. Egil, leader of Mechonis. The lives of the Machina and the lives of all that lives on Bionis
Okay.
are one and the same. We won't stop. Not until you realize that.
Oh. Do. Okay. Well, I'm going to change out to Shara because I don't want to have a thing happen like before. You know me. Let's make sure my arts are set up properly, though. Because I do want to add a couple of stuff in. I'm going to remove Metal Blast for, I guess, Cure Bullet. Because, I'd like to get some actual immunity here. And Shield Bullet would also be kind of nice, too, but I don't think we need it. Though I will want this. Beyond that, though, everything else is pretty much set up what I like. I have this and a bunch of other stuff. So pretty much everything's ready. The only thing I could really do is level up, but I already did that. So anyways, final battle time. Oh, and we have some enemies to face down again. We're gonna start focusing our efforts a little bit more, I'm not gonna lie. The more we can take out, the better. Okay. The sooner we can kill these guys, the better. Alright. Good. He's reduced. Let's try this. Starting with break. Topple. You shall pay! How many times are you gonna say that, buddy? %50 health. Headshot. Well, that was about 50% of his HP gone. Now you see how overpowered the chain attacks are. Of course, since this is a boss battle, this is the only way to get chain damage on him. Oh, he's doing his big attack. 4? Really? 4? That's your best move? I can block that. Shield. Shielded. And Angel, you should know that I've already played through this game quite a bit, and I've done a lot of stuff, so yeah, you're not gonna win.
Even with the Apocrypha, you know, Egil. You know the reason. The power of the will to protect your own. Is that what you refer to? And what of you, Vanea? You would side with those of Bionis and attack me. You have forfeited your right to exist.
Perhaps. If that is to be my fate, I gladly accept, brother. As would any of the villagers.
So the few remaining members of my people have now betrayed me. Interesting.
You're wrong! The villagers and I, we just wanted all this fighting to stop. Egil, all we wanted was to live with you in peace. Nothing more than that.
Nonsense. There will never be peace until the Bionis is destroyed.
He's straight up grabbing Shulk by the hand. Like he doesn't even care.
It did not come deep enough.
Oh!
The golden Mechon.
Now for the Golden Mechon fight.
Permit me to apologize for calling you Bugs just now. You proved to be a worthy adversary after all. Shulk.
Oh, yeah, just as I thought. There's a second phase to this fight. We did get the excerpts for the first phase, but beyond that, we are into a new fight. Interesting. He's given us a very obnoxious ability where pretty much we are unable to use our weapons. Okay. Also, this is some good music here. I like it. All right, where's Shane attacking? Let's see. Because chain attack is the only way to daze him, so it's the only daze we'll get. Of course, we don't get lucky, though. I got lucky on the first time. Why can't I get lucky the second time as well? Well, that was a lot of damage, still. Whoa! Okay, that's another phase ended.
Prepare to die. Shulk. No. Zanza.
I won't let you kill Shulk.
You. That luck. So you have returned. Our grievances have come and gone. But you are willing to lay down your life to prevent me from achieving my dream.
Oh my goodness, okay.
You are the one who
Now Fiora's taking her own life, potentially? Or I guess this is Lady Mayneth, right? She's...
The villagers, everyone loved you.
Mayneth is getting her own body back, I think. That's right, we're fighting right next to her, so yeah.
To Mayneth and to me.
I waited until the day when you would awaken once more and create a world full of light. But you are nothing more than a traitor. To me, to all those who worshipped you, and to our fallen brethren.
Please, you have to listen to me. Egil!
I will not listen. Your words mean nothing. You have sided with my sworn enemy. And gods can never exist alongside mortals.
Oh, great.
Mayneth!
Egil!
Okay. This fight is probably already over, by the way, but there may also be a third phase, because we didn't kill him. There should be another fight, right? You'd think there'd be.
Mechonis, it is I, Egil, I, your devoted servant, offer my body and mind to replace Mayneth as your new...
Oh!
Take my spirit and be reawakened. Mechonis!
So that's what they thought was gonna happen. How much longer is it, by the way, before the game's over? Because Mechonis is getting reawakened all of a sudden.
We have to run. Get out of here. The whole city's gonna come down.
Oh my.
Shulk! Run where? We have to get out of the city. Get as far away as we can.
Gado!
Of course she is going for Gato.
Shala, what are you doing?
He's gone. He's not here anymore.
There's no time. We have to get ourselves out.
No! I have to find him! Gado!
Pull yourself together.
Wow, Wine straight up has to slap Shara to remind her that that she and him are stuck in an exploding
He
city.
wouldn't have hung around here to die. He would have got out.
All right.
Okay.
Right. Now come on. Shulk!
Gado!
I'm glad I'm on time.
Here. It's you.
Gado!
I've fulfilled my promise. Live. Shala.
What? Did he just sacrifice himself to stop that light? This is actually getting a little bit obnoxious now. You know what? We are gonna actually make a save point here. Just in case something occurs. Just so I can return to this part. Oh! There's another chapter, and the music has changed.
A sign?
Yes. If a catastrophe were imminent, it would naturally be preceded by a sign.
It can't be.
Convey these orders to all troops. Pull the front line back to the Bionis arm. All units, withdraw from the front at once!
Sir, are you sure? Victory's in our hands, Your Highness. We must strike the final blow.
Do you not realize where we are?
Sir?
Listen to me. We are on the sword of the Mechonis.
Calm down! Calm down!
It's moving!
Are we too late? Melia, be safe. All units retreat! Immediately! The Mechonis is about to awaken!
Oh, he knows. He knows. He knows it. He just gave the order for...
I was counting on you, runt.
Oh, he goes for it anyway.
What's happening?
It's like we're floating in midair.
Fiora,
Okay.
are you doing this?
Lady Maynard. You have awakened once more.
This light. Was it you who saved us when we fell from the fortress? Maynard. Where's Fiora?
It's okay. I'm here too. After all that occurred at the fortress, my soul was exhausted. But I was revived by the cry of the young Holmes. By his wish to protect you all. Gado. If he had not acted as a shield, I would have been unable to save you.
Oh.
I am sorry.
Gado saved us. Now he's...
The Mechonis. Where's Egil?
Oh. He is awakened.
Shulk, do you hear it? The awakening of the Mechonis. This is my pain. The pain of my people, echoing through the millennia. The Mechonis arm!
having to die! Stop!
I'll kill him! That murdering monster is gonna pay!
Tharon!
Fiora?
No.
Sorry, I can't do it.
Fiora! That hurts. Where are we?
That was a close one, but we made it.
Alvis.
Elvis.
We're aboard Junks, the Machina ship.
It was he who informed us that you were in danger. I'm glad we found you in time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey! What a stroke of luck! You're still alive!
Dixon!
This guy again. How much longer? This game is pretty odd, by the way. I think I'm like 48 videos in now and I'm still not done with this game. It's pretty crazy.
So you were unable to stop Egil.
Sorry, Father. I have failed you.
Vanea, there's no need to apologize.
So, what do we do now? At this rate, that blasted Egil's gonna destroy Bionis.
Alvis, what happened to the Allied force?
I informed His Highness of the possibility that the Mechonis would awaken. His Highness is wise. He will have acted to minimize casualties.
That's good.
Brother, there is still time.
Fiora? No, you're...
So it is her.
The Mechonis and I exist as one. Egil is using ether energy absorbed from the Bionis to force it to move. There is still time before the Mechonis fully adapts to the ether.
Egil is at the core of the Mechonis. He will be controlling the Mechonis from there. Only by destroying the core will you be able to stop the Mechonis.
Oh, so this is the true finale.
Mechonis capital is destroyed.
Father, how much remaining energy does Junks have?
Don't worry. I made sure to fill her up.
On the back of the Mechonis is a huge cooling duct. We should be small enough to enter the control core section via the duct's heat transfer conduits. Junks can take us as far as the duct.
You have our gratitude. We must go there at once.
Then let's get a move on. This one's for Gaddo.
Here, here.
Too right. Gaddo's wishes live on through me. We will fight to the end.
So that's where you've been hiding. Then I guess it's almost time to finish this.
Okay.
When you are ready to depart for the Mechonis, let my father know.
Oh.
I will prepare the vessel.
Understood.
Wait, look at that! What the...
There is little time left. We must stop Egil this time. It is in your hand, Shulk.
Okay. So, from the looks of it, we haven't finished the game yet, and we stopped at Egil. So, Egil escaped yet again. Wow, that's brutal. And now we have an insane amount of of party members from before. I'm gonna bring Fiora back in. Alright, looks like we've gotten a new set of quests to do, but I don't know. Now, there is something I will say before we actually depart for this game's final boss area. The game is still not over yet. The game's side quest setups are not over. I heard from watching some videos that it is possible that there still may be more quests to do after you've cleared the storyline part of that part. What I mean by that is, there may still be some stuff left, and also the shops have changed, so we need to upgrade these again. So we'll start by buying rank ups for all the characters that haven't already unlocked stuff yet, and then we'll see what we can get. For the most part, these are mostly upgrades these are mostly upgrades to Fiora, nothing much else beyond that, unfortunately. However, they do have an S rank now. That means we can finally equip those. So I will go ahead and upgrade her with the attack rank 3 of all of the items. So we're going to do that. And that, even if it costs us some strafe to do so, it'll be worth it, I think. Attack set. Bot. And then what else do we have? We already have the star knife, so I guess we'll stick with those. Okay. Yes, I do want to change equipment. Fiora, you're gonna put on whatever your status weapon is, which is gonna be this, I guess, over star knives. And we'll put on whatever weapon skills we have, so double attack and lightning attack. I want both of those to be activated. An additional 200% electric damage is now dealt. I could still get H items, but I'm preferring to do this just because, yeah. And the arena stones I will use to get some safety on her. We're going to get her HP up rank for free, I guess in this case, since we don't have free. So we're looking for that. Really? It keeps on going up. That's super annoying when it just does that. Sometimes it feels like I don't press anything, but then it just goes off anyways. These are actually slightly less strength, unfortunately, but it is something that I want to do. I'm not sure if this actually gives her a power-up. Maybe this is not as good of an idea as I thought. I know that was a good idea for sure. Right, because she already got some other ranks. You know what? I am actually going to change these up a little bit. So the H means that it's actually higher to use that. So you know what? I am going to actually do that. But I will give you a strength 5, I guess, for one of those. And an ether up on one of them as well. For Shulk, I'm going to upgrade one of your abilities to Strength up 5. 5. Your attack stability free up to 4 if I can, or 5. Right, it doesn't have that. Okay, never mind then. You're gonna stay how you are then. Unless they're... Yeah, okay. I'll give you double tack 5 at least. Same for you. Upgrading to double attack 5, and yeah. Alright, before I actually do anything, I'm not gonna actually go to the final boss out of this video, because that would not be a lot enough for the Thane. Also, we can no longer teleport to any area on Mechonis, because the Mechonis is now moving, so we are banned from entering the area, so our area is now entirely limited to the Bionis. Before we actually end this episode, we're actually going to check all of the areas now at this point, through and through, to see if there's any side quests left, because there may be side quests that are spawned. If you don't do them before the horror event ends, they vanish for good. That's what the timed events are. If you finish the game by doing the core events, they vanish for good, and you have to play for the game from start again if you want to do them. So at this point, you actually have to play all the quests. So for that reason, we're going to actually do a little tour of all the areas for our next section, just to have a little fun. So we're going to change our time to 9 here and continue to look around the areas to try and find some stuff. I'll probably fast skip to some of the areas as well while I'm at it. Okay, Colony 9 is Ein has nothing, so now to Tephra Cave for the next one. I did make sure to sweep this several times before, so I did find some of the quests that were left in Colony 9 and got them done. Now, there are a couple of quests that do remain. Anything that does not have the timed icon will remain after you've beaten the game, so those ones you don't have to do. Those are usually the main quests in parts of the areas. Those don't really matter. The aimed quest, however, will disappear after you're done. This one is a pretty quick check, by the way, the refugee camp, because there's hardly anything in here at all to begin with. It's literally just a quick change to this, to bring out the nighttime characters, change around stuff, and that's about that. We're not going to actually finish the Vile boss off in this part, though. I want to wait until later to do it. Alright, well, anyway, our next best shot is not actually that, but Zack's guidepost instead. This is a check for Traveler's Rest, but from the looks of it, I already did that. Also, there's a prison island thing as well that I heard you apparently have to do, or something like that, so I don't know yet. I only went to Prison Island one time. I feel like so I'll stay out there again, but I guess there is more to it. We'll see. Next is going to be looking through the quest lines of Colony 6. This one's probably pointless because there's hardly any quests here to begin with. There was only a few quests when we began the storyline. And beyond that, there's nothing. But we still have to check some of them. Two of the next ones in particular will be the most important areas to check. If we miss any quests there, we can't go back. And I guess, yeah, sure, while we're here, we'll go to the shop area and check the few quest givers there are here. Even though there's not much. Doesn't seem like it'd be worth it, but trust me, I find lots of stuff sometimes. Okay, next is Satoru Marsen, particularly the Nopon Merchant Camp, and then Zazdan's area, which is second too, but I'm not going to even check that, though, because Zazdan's only a one less time thing, and we already did that, so it's fine. We don't have to do that. We'll skip bonuses Ontario and go straight to Machina Forest. And for this one, I like to do this in, like, 3 sessions. One to warp to this area to check the zones here, and then one to another one, and then the next part will be probably the biggest check, because if you remember the last time we did this kind of a quest setup, we found a couple of quests in the Nopon village out of nowhere. The Nopon village has a lot more quests than I initially expected. Like, this area is absolutely stacked with quests. It's actually unreal. Next is probably the longest section for checking for quests, in my opinion. We have to walk in here manually to check the first spot, then we head up to each level. Okay, nothing so far. Welp. Okay then. Remember, when I did this area the last time, I found like 3 extra quests here or something just by doing this alone. It was pretty vested, but I think we've actually done all the quests we could do up to this point now. No, I don't want to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's just as I thought. I know there was going to be at least one sneaky one. It'd be silly if we not have one. This is a new one, by the way. I think this is just a recent one that came up. I'm not sure I missed it. I'm pretty sure it's a straight up new one. So let's see what this one is. You are not Nopon, so oh. And I have to use Ricky in the party. So, you know what? For the next section, Ricky's actually going to be the party leader again, because I need him to be. Well, that's fine. He can replace Shulk as a breaker, so as long as I set up his arts to be correct. So, what do I replace? I'm going to use Tantrum to replace whatever the Confusion one is, because that's a weak one in my opinion. I think that one would be better for him. Because that'll still allow me to do the chain. Alright. Now, I hate high places, but I must show courage and make the jump. Not okay at all, but still, I have to jump, otherwise I can never get married. Nothing to worry about. Vicky just to say stay. They can go shaky at knees when think about jumping from there. Jumping business is very strange. So it's not just a... I knew... I don't know, Nopon think the same, but if I don't jump, Dapada will disown me. Oh, sticky situation indeed. Thinking not, Howard. Now I'll call it quits. I'll only end up causing mouth more pain. Ooh. Please forgive me. Hey, look at yourself. A TV Nopon like you could never jump properly. Ew. It shall just see vision, so Derrida is going to jump, but he says he not want to. Ooh, we have to chat. Suddenly. Okay, well, last area now is RFC at the lighthouse, and then I'll see RFC, which we only do at the Seraph Right House, because that's the quickest check. Because I have found quests here before. And yes, before I do anything, I am doing some last-minute quests, because there are lots of last-minute quests that will just pop out of nowhere. Yeah. Now, to be fair, using Shulk for that last section was pretty much needed to use, since, yeah. If I didn't do that, it would be really hard to do. Okay. What about here? Nope. So, Alchemoth is the final area to check in. Sword Valley is no longer visible because of the battle for the Mechon getting completely destroyed, because the sword has pretty much been completely moved since then. So, yeah, I'm gonna change... yeah, I'm gonna change the time. I'm starting to get really fast with this, by the way. And I'll just walk between each of these areas to check whether or not something's here. Okay, well, that area is done. Now for the last reasonable area that might actually have something, Alchemoth. And probably where I'm actually expecting to get. Of course, we're still not done yet. We'll check Valk Mountain and probably Prison Island as well, when things get a little bit more interesting. But this is the last area I will check from the video, and then tomorrow we'll actually continue with stuff. That's it, pretty much. This one I have a really quick way of checking. I check once on the side, and then I go down the stairs to confirm check the second level. That's where all the quests are in Alchemoth, at least I know of. By the way, this beautiful city is probably going to be destroyed if we don't do something, so... Unless another quest appears up, the next video is probably going to be the finale. No remaining quest in this daytime section. Of course, in the last time we did this, there were tons of quests. That's because when you first enter an area, there are more quests here. Okay. Okay, well, that is it for this video now, finally. Took a little longer, like I mentioned, but we are continuing on yet. So, anyways, we're gonna save, and this is going to be the end of this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video where we hope try to finish the game. Until then, and bye. See you guys in the next video.